Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Pharaoh, and this is episode 10 of the Ep10 free-to-play guide, I believe. So, today we'll be doing specialty change stuff. So I'll show that first, and then we'll also be looking at Expedition and talking about Adventurer's Path a little bit. But after this, I think I've pretty much covered every single different beginner aspect of the game after we get through with the specialty change stuff and the expedition stuff, and then I think we're pretty much just into the grinding of Wyvern 13 once we get there. I'm pretty close. I'll show you guys the gear that I have, and then moving into just building Tamara and Iceria, Adventurer Raz, getting a better labyrinth team together. If you guys I should talk about that first, actually. Hopefully you guys have been still progressing in Abyss. You actually have to get to certain floors in Abyss to get through the Adventurer's Path. I think you just have to get to 50. The first 30 are extremely easy. I would say 31 to 60 are medium, kind of. It depends on how quickly you're progressing in the game. It can be difficult, though, but I would say past 60... you're going to have maybe 60 to 75. You have to start thinking more about it. And then after 75, it's just harder. 75 to 120 is definitely the harder range. Not that it is going to be impossible to do with the units that you have. You could do it with a Angelica Furious, Vildred, extra soul, insert extra soul weaver, or whatever there, to get to floor 90. It's just, by hard I mean it's going to take a long time to finish the stage, not that it's going to be hard for you to clear the stage. But after 90, it is going to become more there's just going to be more damage coming out from the boss, and then at that point you do need to think a little bit more about actual strategy in Abyss, I think. So make sure you're doing Abyss, though. Every day you get 3 compasses to go through and do that. And then also Labyrinth. I'm pretty far behind. I haven't even finished this yet. Today I can finish Area 4, and then it'll take me probably 3 compasses, so 3 more days to finish Area 5. And then I'm into Nixt, and then I think this unlocks after... Okay, once you reach account level 60... this is Hell mode, I think, now. So this is the normal mode. Once you get through Nixt Sanctum, I think Malicus Consciousness is Nixt Sanctum and the Great Fargy Labyrinth and Tyrell Castle. They just keep getting progressively harder as you go through. But Royal Capital Asmocalis is where you start getting actual equipment from Raid that is potentially usable. I think it's just level 67 in here. And then it can be level 88 from Hell mode, is what this would be called. And that's where you use these malicious bug charms. That's how it used to be. I think that's probably how it still is. But yeah, in Adventurer's Path, you have to defeat this. So I'll have to get to level 60 at some point. I'm only level 50. But yeah, we'll take a look at this. I'm at Expedition. And then I have to do Golem. That's really pretty easy to do at level 10. Craft Golem gear, and then eliminating the boss. This is just going to take time because, I have to get to level 60, which is unfortunate. Convert equipment one time. This is where, even if you're at level 60 and you're able to do this one, maybe you want to hold off on converting something, because this is a great opportunity to make a piece of equipment that's good, really great. So just make sure that if you have any of these prior to this achievement, or whatever, I think you can buy them from the shop with in-game currency, or money. Sometimes there's money packs that come up. Be careful with this stuff, because you definitely want to use these on absolutely the best possible gear to do those on. And yeah, then you have to complete Hero Specialty Change. You should have this done before you even hit level 60, though. It's quite easy. And we'll take a look at that now. So I'm doing Larena and Montmorency currently. I've already gotten the AP from Britannia. I've killed a little over half of the monsters I need to in Adventure. And then you need to acquire 5 sharp spearhead catalysts. You can just buy those from Unrecorded History. that might just be able your, like, you get the Retania points in unrecorded history as well. You don't have to go back into normal adventure. So you might as well just do all your farming for this anyway. And then you have to get a bunch of catalysts for other units anyway. So Commander Lorena, a fantastic unit definitely to go ahead and do. She'll be useful for labyrinth raids, whatever, later on. Angelic Montmorency, also very, very good. She has... So if you start her before you collect a certain reward or something, there's something in the hunt event with Cigarette where you need 5 of those, or you need to get 5. I don't know where it is. Anyway, Cigarette takes the exact same thing though for skill ups. If you go to here, she takes these shiny enhancement things. So if you want to just if you want to start Montmorency and then go ahead and acquire those catalysts for Cigarette, because you're going to need them anyway, that would be a pretty decent idea. One unfortunate thing here is this. I don't quite understand why we're looking at this. You have to beat stage 4, which I already have. So I'm probably going to have to waste a compass going back through and just defeating the boss. I won't use it right now. Well, maybe I will. I guess it would make sense to do it on camera. So I suspect what you have to do is go through here and then come back up here. If you could start this before you're even to Area 4 of Labyrinth, like you just rush the first day or 2 days and get the Angelic Montmorency specialty change going right away, maybe you wouldn't have to waste this compass. I know you are going to have to waste one for the Phyllis, or Phyllis, however you say the name. There's a dark 3-star knight you can specialty change. You're going to have to go back into the Great Farshy Labyrinth and waste a compass beating Mirsa or something like that again. And that's like the only way to beat it. Maybe I could have just teleported straight to the last like orange zone or whatever here. Maybe I don't actually have to beat Clarissa, but I guess it's something that's only going to take me like a minute to do anyway, so we'll just check it out and see about this. I guess this is kind of helpful information if you guys were confused about that anyway. But yeah, Phyllis, 3-star Dark Knight, it's the same thing. You got to go through the Farshy Labyrinth again, like stage 1 or 2. I think it's stage 1. I don't know if they're the only 2 that you have to do some Labyrinth level for. But yeah, I mean, and this is like level 29, like this is pretty easy. So we're already through that, and then we'll go to the ending zone here and just clear out. Again, maybe you don't have to do the fights. I guess I wouldn't really risk it. I would just do some of the fights. Okay, so yeah, clear the castle or whatever. It did go through for Angelic Montmorency there. And then I don't know if I can finish one on camera here, if it's, or I don't think I can, because I think I have to defeat a bunch of stuff for both of them. So eliminate 500 spirits. I would still do that in unrecorded history. When you click on them, it'll take you to adventure, I think. I don't think it takes you to unrecorded history, which is extremely unfortunate. I don't know why it is unwilling to just take you to unrecorded history, but I know there's somewhere in this area. It's like 5, 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there. It's at the beginning, so I guess we'll go through and find out. There is one specialty change. I can't remember what it is, but you have to farm. Oh, what is it? I don't know if they'll even be in here. Do not know if they're going to be in here. Yeah, they're not here. There's another one where you will have to go back to adventure in the 6th chapter. It's these yellow or white, they're like yellow soldier looking things, I think. Sorry, I'm kind of sick today. I keep clearing my throat. I'm sure that's annoying to listen to. I'm really sorry about that, guys. It's my bad. There are spirits around here somewhere though. I know there should be. Really? Is this possible that they did this? Or did I miss them? Huh. That only shows catalyst info anyway, the region info, so it's possible that they wouldn't drop a catalyst to begin with. I really thought there was something in here where you could find spirits. Oh. Huh. Yeah, so literally the moment I paused, I found it. They're in 15. There are 2 different spirits here that you can go for. I can't remember which specialty change it is, but I know one of them you do have to... Or no, it's Montmorency, never mind. Literally what we're talking about right now. But yeah, Lorena, you do get for free from connections, and then Montmorency, I think you also get for free from connections. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get her. But yeah, it's pretty simple stuff here. Like, this isn't hard. And then the winning the trial battle thing is easy for every specialty change unit other than Ruzid. Ruzid is actually kind of hard to defeat that one. I would do it on manual and use the 2 mice that he's with to attack the other 2 mice on the enemy boss lineup or whatever, and then attack the boss, which is like Cartuja or Cartuya, however you want to say it. But yeah, Ruzid can be difficult, but every other one is pretty easy. So yeah, Lorena and Montmorency both are from connections, so easy to get. And then the last one we're going to talk about here is Raz. Raz, once you beat episode 2, which I should be doing pretty soon here, is a must-do specialty change as quickly as possible. He gets all this stuff, increases his effectiveness, health, effect resistance of all allies, increases his speed. He gets a defense break on his skill 2, on his dual attacking skill. He does other stuff too. He's becomes really, really good once you specialty change him. And his quests are not too hard. Really irritating. Eliminate 500 unknown. There is a stage in episode 2, chapter 9 that I will review when I get there. I'll bring Adventurer Raz back up later on when we talk about him. But there is a stage in episode 2, chapter 9, I believe. I think it's like S4. It's one of the specialty stages, I think, where you can get 10, 11, or 12 of these things per run. So you can do these pretty fast. Acquire 200 greater runes in Spirit Altar. That's going to take you quite a while. That's going to be a minute there. There are these banners you can use, or whatever. 100% rune drops up for 2 hours. Obviously, you have your pets if you got a pet with an S skill for greater runes. Like, you could get some extra ones from there. But it's just going to take a minute. If you pop the buff, though, it's going to go... It's only going to be going 2 times faster, but it's going to feel like it's going 100 times faster. It's way faster with that buff. So Adventurer has a fantastic unit. We will be building him later on. And then, so yeah, the last thing here is Expedition. There's a red mark that will show up here sometimes. You can get to Expedition through there. If you don't know how to get there the other way, you just click Battle, Hunt, and then move to Expedition. You get all of your expeditions from farming hunts. It'll show up a banner, will show up. You might not see any of them if you're just autoing the hunt. You might never see them come up, but I think you max out at 5 total. And I've got a couple completed here, so we can get the results there, the rewards. I go through and I use all 3 of my attacks, or at least 2 of my attacks most of the time. At tier 1, I was able to defeat 1 of the bosses, but the other 4 tries that I took, I couldn't do all 4 bosses, so... Yeah, also, to get this stuff done, I did open recruitment. So, open recruitment is right here, and you can just click on level 1, and you can see any other person that leaves their posters out there for open recruitment. When you do that, you will lose some bonus points. However, you might have friends in the game. You might not have a very active friends list. You might not have a very active guild. So if you come into there and put your thing into open recruitment, it'll be a button down here when you're it'll be like your team or something here, and then on the screen it'll have open recruitment down at the bottom somewhere. If you click on that, it'll say you're going to lose your bonus points, but then anyone else can do it, and it should get done. All of them should get done. So that's how I was able to complete my 5 that I needed for Adventurer's Path. But you max out at 5, I think, anyway, so definitely do those. You get rewards. I should just show you guys the rewards. Sorry. About that. It'll give you the whole tutorial once you open up the expedition as well, but you get, like, you know, charms and different things as you go along here. There's a premium pass as well, where once you get to 150 points or 500 points, you get all these extra rewards. You can get extra gem conversions there. So a premium pass supply. Obviously, there's only an hour and 50 minutes left for this month's expedition, so that would be completely insane of me to buy this. But you can spend 150 Skystones if you have them available and go through and do this stuff. If you're going to get the premium pass, like, you can get extra Moldagoras here, as you see, extra essences and different things for reforging. You get some extra gold transmit stones as well once you get through it. You need to be actively doing this. So if you're actually going to spend the Skystones, 100% make sure that you are actively checking this every day so that you make sure you're getting all the points that you need to go through and make back your Skystones, which you do. I mean, 3 gold transmit stones and 3 Moldagoras alone are, I think that's pretty much making up about, I think that's about even, or beyond even, yeah. Anyway, with that being said, we went through pretty much everything. Specialty change and expedition should have been the only things left to talk about. I guess the Adventurer's Path, like, there are going to be some hang-ups here. I would just go through it and do it, though. I'm at 50 here, and then you get extra rewards or whatever from there. I'm at 50 out of 70, and I'm only account level 50. This is pretty easy. I could do this today, and then again, you're going to get stuck at the 53rd because you have to be level 60 to go through and do it. And then, yeah, converting equipment, again, be careful about that. If you are that far, acquiring epic runes, you're not going to have a hard time doing that. Clearing, okay, awakening a hero to 6-star 2 times, that's going to count if you do Sigrid and Angelica, and this is open at all. If you've literally just done 1 quest in here, 1 out of 70, and then after that you awaken 2 heroes to 6-star, you're good to go. Like, it'll clock it in, and you'll be good to go there. A lot of this stuff is just easy, though. You do end up with a 5-star artifact, summon, clear Asmonak, hunt 10. If these were like hunt 13s, this would be a lot harder, but hunt 10s, really not that hard. You do end up with a 5-star, and then Molagora. You'll have a friendship level 10 with a hero, probably multiple heroes, before you're even able to get here, because you do have to wait until level 60. There's Abyss Floor 70 there as well you have to get through, so a lot of this stuff, I think you could probably have it done by rank 65, maybe even rank 62 if you really pushed after doing like the Hell Raid, but yeah, anyway, I hope that helped. This is kind of like, I would say this is the end of the beginner guide part of the, I'll be doing more episodes for sure, but I would say that at this point, it's definitely, you're moving from the tutorial into like the actual game. Like, I would say we're still in like the tutorial stage here. It's mostly catalyst farming. I mean, yeah, and side story farming, but it's mostly catalyst and side story farming. Like, you just have to get your units skilled up and you know, awakened and or whatever else. But yeah, anyway, that's all for this one. In the next video, I should be doing Wyvern 13, and I'll see all of you guys next time.